Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. And today, for the first time in a while, we got some real news to talk about. So let's go ahead and talk about this. This is the Alien Nanites and a hotfix update that was released today. Let's get into the blog post that they put out. Okay, so Fortnite version 17.10, July 6, hotfix, alien nanites, and more enter the invasion. Sent to the Hot Saucers mailing list. It looks like not even the aliens are immune to homesickness. They've brought an aspect of their own home to the island, their physics. And surprisingly, this memento has changed how crafting works even more. We've assembled a file on this sample of outer space. See attached from Mary. So the file on alien nanite says, with the latest alien invention to be discovered, alien nanites, you can recreate the atmosphere of their home planet. Throw one down to create a low gravity biome that you can exit and enter. It's as thick as gelatin. Their planet's probably super humid, so you'll practically start swimming when you jump. To descend faster in the biome, try crouching. Also, you won't get hurt if you jump out of one from a high place. Even if you don't throw one down, alien nanites still have a purpose. Like nuts and bolts, they can be used as a crafting ingredient. Combine one with a rare or more submachine gun to create a chimera ray gun. In a blow to the IO, it can be used to craft their weapons as well. Combine one with a rare or more assault rifle to create a pulse rifle, and with a rare or more sniper to create a railgun. Alien nanites can be found on the ground, on top of abductors, and in the mothership. So the file on Zig and Choppy's ray gun. An alien named Choppy and a robot called Zig have begun wandering the island, planting what seems to be parasite eggs. Benefit of the doubt, we think the robot's just doing the bidding of the alien. They've made the first stop towards the south of the island. If you decide to hinder their plans, you can get their special ray gun, a more powerful version of the standard Chimera one. What else is new in Battle Royale version 17.10 July 6 hotfix? Holly Hedges taken over by aliens. The aliens have moved in and put up their three-toed feet at the once quiet Holly Hedges. Alien biomes have started forming around the houses. New flora is sprouting to match their homeworld, and the IO's investigation team is curious what's going on. It's a good location for getting your hands on alien tech, if you don't mind the change in ambiance. Okay, so here we go with that. So let's go ahead and take a look over at the map in game, and you can see, oh, it still says Holly Hedges. Maybe that's weird, because earlier today when I looked at the map, it said Holly Hatchery. It had changed to Holly Hatchery, but now it once again says Holly Hedges. Interesting. Anyways, when you go to Holly Hedges now, we have, like they said, this new alien nanite item that you can throw it down and it creates a low gravity field in that area, and it's shaped like a big rectangle. And there's a permanent one now at Holly Hedges, and like they said, to move around in it, once you jump, you're going to be floating in the air. And then you can keep pressing your jump button, and that'll make you go, like they said, kind of like swimming, like you're going up higher in the biome. And then if you want to go back down, you got to press crouch. And then that will make you go back down to the ground. Let's see here. We'll get some more details for some tips on how to handle yourself inside of these biomes or these low gravity fields later on in the podcast. For now, that's everything you need to know for the change. So it wasn't a like a big update, but for this, as they are calling it a hot fix, there is actually quite a a few things that made it interesting. Just the new area around Holly Hedges is great. Adding the alien nanites is great because again you can use them for the low gravity that you can take it anywhere, or you can use them to craft different weapons. Especially if you can craft yourself a rail gun, that is a pretty amazing thing to be able to get on the go. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and talk about Batman Zero Point Issue 6 because that issue came out today. So let's go ahead and go over to one of my favorite panels from this, and this is towards the end of the comic. So let's get to where how it led to this point, because what we're looking at on the screen if you're watching on YouTube is we're looking at the armored Batman Zero outfit, and a Catwoman as well, who's also all armored up, so I assume it would have the same name. But this is also the outfit that's out today, and if you've gotten all 6 comics and redeemed a code for all 6 comics, you're going to get this for free as well. But we'll go over that when we get to the item shop. So how it got to this point in the comic, at the beginning of this, we know where we left off in the last comic. Batman and Catwoman, our Batman and Catwoman that we've been following in the comics, they are trying to get back to their homeworld, but they couldn't do it without Deathstroke, because they needed 3 of them there to create enough energy to get back to their world. In this comic, they kind of remembered that Harley Quinn was from their world as well, and they needed to go get Harley Quinn to off the island, or get her at least to the point to where she would be there with them to create the portal so that they could get back to their homeworld. So they go battle Harley, and Harley Quinn does not want to leave the island. She's having a blast here. She loves that she can talk, and she has her memory and everything. So I don't know how that is playing into the story or how that happened, but she is going around the Fortnite island aware of what she's doing, and she's able to talk, but she is having the time of her life. She's just having a blast knowing that she is going around eliminating people, and that she can be eliminated and come back to life and gets to do it all over again. She's loving the chaos of it. So she doesn't want to leave, so she doesn't agree to go with Batman and Catwoman. So they have to knock her out and bring her back down to that little base area so that they can create the portal. They're able to do so with her there. But Harley doesn't leave with them, but they're at least able to get the portal. They get back to their home world. It's kind of heartbreaking at that point because they both weren't sure what was going to happen when they got back. And once they got back, all their memories came flooding back of all the time that they spent together, both, especially a lot of the memories of when they were enemies in the past, and they parted ways, which they were sad about, because they definitely have feelings for each other. But once they got back to their homeworld, all the stuff from the past when Catwoman was more of a bad guy, all those memories came flooding back, and they were getting all the memories of them fighting in the past as well. So they kind of split ways at the end of this comic here. And then the other interesting thing is that we see Dr. Sloan talking to Lex Luthor at the end, and they have some sort of plan, and that's obviously to get Superman in there, because we know Superman is coming later this season. He's like the secret skin this season. This was the last comic, but they said the story was going to continue. So I assume, there's not going to be any more comics, but they'll continue it in game, and that'll be interesting to see. Overall, this was really good, really fun little 6-issue mini series of Fortnite DC comics. So I really hope they do something like this again. Whether it's with DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, I don't care. This was a really fun way to get lore. They've never had anything that has this detailed before. There's little things that have shown up around the island that people make up their own conclusions for, and people come up with fan theories. But to get to see this much detail of actual storyline added in was really fun, and I hope they do this again. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have in the LTMs today. One-shot duos, heavy metal duos, pro fishing, money wars, Ghost vs. Shadow, uh, Pro, Red versus Blue Bounty, and Battle Lab. For our challenge tip, the one that we are on is to where were we at? Hunt an infected animal. Okay, so you just have to find an infected animal to do this, and that's just kind of the luck of the draw. But there's always more places that you can go that generally have more infected. I'm finding that if I go places, like they said in the little blog that we just read, around the south of the map, there's they've been planting uh more of the alien parasites have been planted around here. I've been finding that if I go around the the mountain that is just north of Hydro 16, if I go around this area, I tend to run into a lot of infected wolves or boars, just all along that area. So I would check this area out. That way you can find them fast and easy and get that challenge done and out of the way. Okay, so there's your challenge tip. Let's go ahead and head on over to the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. And there's going to be some good stuff, right? Looks like we still have the Cosmic Summer section here, so it looks like they're leaving it here for one more day. But they said it was leaving soon, so this could be the last day that it's here. The Survival Specialist outfit is here, one of my favorites. The Firewalker outfit, the Survivor Specialist, by the way, is 1,200. Firewalker outfit is 1,200. Scanline wrap is 300. The boneless emote is 500. The rage quit emote is 200. The tea time emote is 200. We have the Orin outfit with the Mecha Fusion jump kit back bling for 1,200. The null pick harvesting tool for 800. The Peekaboo outfit with the Battle Balloon back bling for 1,500. Night outfit with the Balloon Llama back bling for 1,500. Pick Squeak harvesting tool for 1,500. The Boxy outfit for 800. Boxer outfit for 800. The Box Basher harvesting tool for 800. The Pop Dropper glider for 800. The Crafted Cardboard wrap for 300. And then we have our Armored Batman Zero bundle, okay? Again, I have gotten all 6 comics and got the codes for all 6 comics, so I already got most of this. The one thing I don't have is Batman's Exoglider glider, rebuilt and ready for action. And this is just, the Batman symbol shaped glider, pretty cool looking. And then the rest of the stuff. So if you just got issue 6, so you haven't redeemed all 6 of them, that maybe this was your first comic, you would have gotten the Batarang axe harvesting tool for free. With that code, and that is improvised in the heat of battle. And again, it's just a looks like a batarang, and it's at the end of a stick, to use as a pickaxe, a really big batarang. Okay, but then if you redeemed all 6, then you also get the Armored Batman Zero outfit. When things get tougher, and this is like a super heavy armored Batman, and the Exoglider cape back bling ready to take flight. Now, because I redeemed all 6, like I said, not only did I get the Batarang axe, but I was also able to get the Armored Batman Zero outfit and the Exoglider cape back bling for free. That was part of it for redeeming all 6 codes for 6 comics. Now I can also get the Batman's Exoglider in this bundle for 300 V-Bucks. That's all I would have to spend, and then I would have everything in this set. So that is a really good deal, because Armored Batman Zero outfit with the Exoglider cape back bling itself is 1,500. The Batman Exo's glider is 1,200, and the Batarang axe harvesting tool is 500. So really good deal. But that is everything in the item shop today, so you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay, so here we go. There's some great tips to talk about with the new alien nanites. Do you really want to be using them to craft? Like I said, if you have a rare or more sniper rifle and you really want a railgun, then great. That's great. But all the other items, I don't want to get I don't want to use it to craft for a chimera gun, that's for sure. Uh, Not too crazy about the pulse rifle, so I'm not worried about that. But you know what I do want to use is that low gravity. That is so cool because there's so many things that you can use with this. You can use it to gain height quickly on an opponent, especially if an opponent is not expecting you to throw this nanite low gravity area, and then you know you're throwing it, so you're going to throw it down real quick, and then just take height on them super fast because you know you're throwing it, and you're going to be jumping and ready to go like as soon as it hits the ground. That way you can take height from your opponent. You can build sky bases and you know, hang out in the low gravity area, and then when the low gravity area goes away, or if you want to jump out, it's all good because you don't take fall damage when you come out of it. You know, you can use it to negate fall damage. If you are falling down, throw it down. Just look straight down and make sure that the nanite is going to hit the ground before you do. Otherwise, it's not going to work. But yeah, it's great in all sorts of situations. I mean, especially if you're at the top of a build. Remember, because if somebody breaks your build from the bottom, all the builds break from the bottom up. So if you know that somebody just broke, you were in a big build battle and you're at the top of a tower, somebody is broke it out from the bottom and it's starting to break down, you could throw it down on the top build, whatever you're sending on right that second, and that will save you from taking the fall damage. And then you're floating up there in the air for a while, and you'll be able to shoot what down on the ground. Now, the other thing that you need to know is that when you are floating inside a low gravity area, you don't have the first shot accuracy. The first shot accuracy. So you need to crouch and get back down to the ground. You can be in the low gravity area, but you actually have to be touching the ground to get one shot accuracy. Otherwise, your bloom is going to be pretty big. All right, that is the episode for today. I'm hoping that you're liking this update, and then I can't wait for all the fun stuff that we're going to get once everything is in full swing once again. But go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.